What is up with the network down here? Okay. What is up with the network? Let's see if we can get this network back. Holy shit. What the hell happened to the data? What the fuck? I don't know if you could hear me. It's probably dropping out every second here. Let me keep moving before we do the big hello. What the hell happened to the network? There we go. Okay. What's up, replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on in. Activity 79, first one in the room, and Diana Lee, welcome. Good to see you, Sunshine After the Rain, and Michelle King, welcome. Good to see you, Miss Cecilia and Lori Malore in Canada, welcome. Good to see you, Dave Jeffries in Niagara Falls. Good to see Rouge Jones, welcome, and Sebastian Uchcaveras tuning on in from the Sunshine State of Florida, welcome. Who else we have here? Mary Lily, welcome. Happy Tuesday. And Jack Spencer, welcome. Coconut Telegraph, good to see you. And Robert T, welcome. Shaman Zito, welcome. And Robo Jackson London, welcome. Dana Lee, good to see you out there in London. And Steve Cruz, welcome. Alibaba, welcome. And Karen from Buenos Aires. Bienvenidos, Buenos Aires. Good to see you, Coconut Telegraph. And Alexander, welcome. Good to see you, Ramona, welcome. And Mr. Viking out there in Liverpool, welcome. Good to see you, Jonathan Bravo, welcome. And Dintin, welcome. Good to see you, Boss 51, welcome. Brian Bell, welcome. Good to see you, Ishan Dadish, welcome. And Trisha up there in the Upper West Side, welcome. Good to see everybody. Welcome to City Hall Park here in Lower Manhattan. Evidently we don't have a signal in there all of a sudden, so we're gonna just start off our tour. I wanted to show you, let me see if I could try to show you the weird art in here. I don't know why the signal just dropped out so completely, but good to see everybody. Train Watch, welcome. Good to see you there, same as it ever was. And Janet, welcome. And by the way, Diana Lee, thank you so much for those PayPal donations recently. Much, much, much appreciated. Welcome to New York, City Hall Park. Sandra Ann, welcome. We have here an art piece by Fidelia Barlow called Prank. And let's see if I can show it to you guys. I don't know why the signal dropped out so considerably. Yeah, look at that. Wow, this signal, okay. Weird art. Hopefully we'll see this in the near future. This art piece is going to be here until November. I cannot go into City Hall Park because the signal just sucks in there. Nebul, Buenvenu, and Emily, welcome. Good to see you, the ABX girl, welcome. Let's get cooking here. Let's get moving here. We got lots to see in the city today. We're on a bit of an art lean today. So let's go looking for some art. I don't know why. Da 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 da. Good to see you. Anch had trouble with her signal too. Yeah, there's something in the air, boss. Good to see you, Phyllis. Welcome. And Michelle King and Robojax, that was a fake super chat. That was a fake super chat. Good to see you there, Captain Super. Yes, this was where all the newspapers used to be here before JNR. CB Earth Day, welcome. And Din Din, welcome. JC Droid, welcome. Welcome everybody, people. Yeah, you got to slow down. Wait, read the comment first before you thank the super chat there. Always read the try to read the comment first. But good to see you, Lorraine. Welcome, and I appreciate the support there, Diana Lee. Love my live stream. We haven't even started yet, but stay tuned because we're going to see some art today on this breezy Tuesday afternoon here in New York. Miss Pink Toe, welcome. Perhaps security, yeah. You know, Miss Pink Toe, to be honest, because we're right by City Hall here, yeah, signal's kind of like hit and miss sometimes in City Hall Park. But maybe for security, but I'm doing great today. Elise, welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Let me entertain you for the next few hours. And let me not entertain the people who spend fake money on fake super chats. Why only $2.99 for the fake super chats? It's because they can take them away in 3 days. They can rescind it. But beautiful day indeed. It was supposed to rain this afternoon. No chance for rain this afternoon. Maybe a chance for rain Thursday afternoon. Tomorrow, a fun event will take place tomorrow. Stay tuned. We're going to have a very fun event tomorrow. So stay tuned for tomorrow. Make sure that notification bell is turned on for Wednesday, the 21st of June. Is it hot, Mike? I wouldn't say it's hot, but it's a little humid. It's a little humid, but it's not hot. I would not consider it hot. But this is definitely not Goldilocks weather. This is a little bit on the warmer side. I wouldn't say it's cool, but it feels nice in the shade. Feels nice when the breeze is hitting you. But it's humid. It's definitely a little humid. Stopping at the Woolworth building? What, this right here? Woolworth building is back over there. And no, I'm not stopping at it. I just walked right past it. You're more than welcome, Din Din. More than welcome. I don't do that on the live stream. If I were to live stream from One World Trade Center, the stream would have already begun upstairs. But you can check out my replays. We did watch a sunset from One World Trade Center in the past. But good to see you, Steve Cruz. Welcome. And Edgar, welcome. Lots to see today on our journey. And look at that, there goes the signal again. There goes the signal again. Wow. Bagels and Walks, good to see you. I think we're having issues with the network today, everybody. 86 degrees at 7 o'clock this morning, wow. Blondie, good to see you, welcome. And RJ's in Colorado, welcome. Wow, we are clearly having some signal issues today. Eleanor from Scotland. Good to see you from Bonnie from Scotland. Welcome. Please hang in there with the signal. I don't know what's up with the signal today. Signal is clearly having issues today. Yeah, we are having signal issues, everybody. Please bear with me as I hopefully get to, there we go, as I get to a better location. We are having some major signal issues today. Good to see you, Leela, and good to see you, Norfolk Southern. Welcome. There we go. Now we're getting back into good connectivity. I could turn off the graphic. Could be the cell towers. It probably is the cell towers. Watch the replay of the Mermaid Parade. Oh, my wife did look amazing. The Duchess of Southern Brooklyn looked fabulous, people. I'm glad you enjoyed that, Lorraine. All right. Yeah, something up with the signal today. Signal definitely fluctuating today. Don't know why. Maybe we have sunspots or something like that. Or solar flares hitting the planet Earth. Lots of variables go into the cellular coverage here in New York. And we just tell you this now, there is people who seem to know it all about cell phones and how cellular communication works probably don't even live stream. So whenever people put in stuff in the chat, I'm like, yeah, okay. But yeah, Steve Cruz, yeah, nothing but little blips. Okay, good. Yeah, it's a little weird. You know me, I want the signal to be perfect at all times. Now we're getting back into like the good zone here. Let's go see the whatchamacallit. Let's go see the bean. Let's go see the bean. Because we're on a bit of an art trip today. We got to make our way up to Highline Park today. Signal looks good on your end. Yeah, now we're in the good. Now we're in the solid green zone now, so we're doing good. I don't know what's up with the cell network here, but now as I go into Tribeca, and now we're in the good. Now we are in the solid good. But good to see everybody. Happy Tuesday. Had a really nice tour this morning with some folks from Iowa and Australia. And I want to thank Iowa and Australia for tipping very generously today. But they got the show today. They got a really good show today. Today was New York was on display today for them. So they got to really experience the city. And Easy Rider celebrating 16 months of Dutch Miles Plus. Thank you so much, Easy Rider, for being a member of the channel. And thanks for having faith in me as a content creator. Really do appreciate your 16 months of Dutch Miles Plus. It is much appreciated from you and all the channel members. So thank you guys so much. It's like channel members like Easy Rider that enable us to broadcast, enable me to broadcast in 1080. Because we do have 2 connections when they work. So thank you so much, guys. It is much appreciated, extremely appreciated. Ooh, the Jenga building right there, 56 Leonard Street, right there, people. We're gonna go up the west side today as we normally do when we make our way up to the High Line, and we will be making our way along the High Line today. Some new art along the High Line. Good to see you there, Bagels and Walks. Everybody follow Bagels and Walks, great live streamer from the Upper East Side. And again, I hope you had a great Father's Day, Sean, and all the fathers out there that are watching. I hope they had a great weekend. We are back at it, pounding the streets of Manhattan. Ooh, it's the AT&T Long Lines building. Ooh, a big skyscraper that has no windows. It's crazy, that big telephone exchange, supposedly. Good to see you, Eric, welcome. Hope everyone's doing great. Going by this bus stop coming up. It's 1:24 in the afternoon. It's 73 degrees here in Manhattan. So it's nice weather. Now I wouldn't say it's hot. We're not in the 80s, so I will take it. And it's a weird building. It's meant to be self-sustaining for 2 weeks after a nuclear attack. I think we might get a elevator ride in today. Diana, I think we're gonna get a elevator ride in. Oh yeah. I think we're gonna get a elevator ride in. All right, where am I going here? I'm gonna go this way, yeah. We gotta say hello to the Bean. New York City's version of the Bean by Anish Kapoor. Does anybody want to take bets on if they're working on it or not? How high are we going? We're just going along the High Line. So only about what, 2 stories? Happy Taco Tuesday there, John. This piece of art is just swallowing money. Oh my God, they're on it again, and it's the same spot. They're always buffing out the same spot. What is it, like warping or something like that? Is it warped over there? Like, I officially don't know what the hell they're doing to this to this piece of art. They're always working on it. Zeloslav, welcome. They're always working on the beam. Never ending. Wow. Is it warping or something like that? They're always working on the same spot. You have no idea? It's like, it's just cleaning it or just maintenance? Yeah. Okay. Thank you, man. Okay, they're just doing maintenance on it. Good to see you, Chillidy, and welcome.
That's what there was.
Is it that, Jim? They gotta remove every single smudge. It has to be flawless. It has to be perfect. I want this job. Polishing. Oh yeah, look, there's a little scratch right here. It has to be removed. Wow. I want this job. I wanted the job of polishing the beam. Anyway, good to see you, Travis Weeks. Welcome. And let's get the money shot for it. And then we'll continue on. They're always working on this damn thing. But then again, the people who live here could totally pay for it. It's aliens, Mr. Device. Yes, indeed, it's aliens. 56 Leonard Street, the Jenga Tower, everyone. The Jenga, look at that shot. With the sun, people, the sun, the giver of life, the giver of death. One and only the sun right there next to 56 Leonard Street. Sun and the 56 Leonard coming out of the street, people. Oh my God, they just gotta keep feeding it money. Good to see you, Brian. Welcome. Pretty cool though. It still looks cool. It still looks cool. Social apartments, no. 56 Leonard is not social housing. It's a high-end luxury residential apartments. I believe they start out at 12 million. Maybe 8, I don't know, I forget. Social housing will be mostly in brick buildings, red brick buildings without any balconies. Always remember that social housing would never have any balconies on it. Yeah, they're ruining the shot, yeah. I'm the bean polisher. You know, the bean polisher could probably afford to live in 56 Leonard now. I mean, he's there all the damn time, so. But call your banker. A standard life for the rest of your life. The CEO of Bed Bath & Beyond, yeah, I used to live here. Yeah, didn't he jump from this building? Didn't he jump from this building? Anyway, we got lots of art to see. We have to live life today. I gotta apply for that job too. Good to see you, Nadine Smith. Welcome. Hope you're doing well on this Tuesday. Yeah, 100K a year. That sounds about right. Just to be a bean polisher. I want that job. I want that job as the bean polisher. Millions of dollars, millions. I'm surprised this thing is holding up. This cool piece of art in the shadow of the Jenga building. Good to see you, Brian. Welcome on into the show. The bean reminds you, oh my God, The Navigator. George, good to see you. Love that movie, The Navigator. Love that movie. Yeah, it does kind of remind me of that spaceship that they use in The Navigator. Good to see you there, Cliff. Welcome. You know what, Cliff, I could have told you that this morning when I was reading up on the story of that submarine. I could have told you that. But anyway, Brian Davis, thank you so much for celebrating 17 months of Dutch Moz Plus. Brian, thank you so much for having faith in me as a content creator. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It's channel members like you who keep this channel going and broadcasting at the quality it's presented at. So thank you so much, guys. It is much appreciated. Today we're going to make our way up to the High Line. There's some new art along the High Line today. So we're going to check that out. We're going to go straight up West Side here today. Straight up the West Side today. I think we're going to take Varick all the way up. But first, and the door isn't open. I was hoping for the door to be open. But it looks like we have a little crowd here in front of the Ghostbusters firehouse. I have no idea, Steve. I have no idea. No clue. We were on Broadway, now we're on Varick Street. There it is. Ghostbusters firehouse. It's like a movie set, it's right here. Good to see you, Ian, welcome. I was hoping the front of this place will be open, or maybe the inside here. British Grey, good to see you. Yeah, they saved the city from the orange cloud. How funny was that? They're filming Ghostbusters as we're having the crazy wildfires. I mean, how funny. And if I would have stayed in Lower Manhattan, I could have been able to catch it that day. So, I mean, how funny is that? I think they make the sky turn orange for the Ghostbusters movie. So thus, all New York City residents and people visiting were actors in the movie on that day. Again, guys, that was legitimately scary. Yes, I believe it's magic. It could be magic. You never know. You never know. Let's go up the West Side here today. We got to make our way along High Line, which no doubt High Line is crowded today. So it's going to be crowded and warm. And Julio from Argentina. Buenos dias, Argentina. They look very apocalyptic. That's an understatement, JR. When you feel the ash coming out of the sky, you know. And again, I would have loved to live stream in that, but I'm gonna take care of my own health before I do something like that. Call Vince Clortho, fix my taxes. I will, Ian, I will. As we walk north along Varick Street, already approaching Canal already. Oh, I appreciate that, Easy Rider. Yeah, exactly. Shows how the air is in Midtown today. Tell you. Imagine people that live up there. I know. Yeah, see, Brian saw my Instagram live. I did a short Instagram live from the Orange Sky City in Coney. So I got a little bit of a live stream, and I gotta re-upload that here on YouTube. I think I'm gonna re-upload that, so you guys could at least, if you guys aren't on Instagram, see it here on the YouTube. All that walking makes me strong. Yes, indeed. You have located me on the map. I'll keep you updated as we go along. I'm about now a block south of Canal Street, walking north on Varick, approaching Lathe Street. It was a toxic mixture. Exactly. Some people had no choice. JR, I did a bicycle tour that morning with those air conditions, and that was not fun. You detest crowds? Me too, Pigtoe. I detest crowds too. Look, it's the exit tunnel from the Holland Tunnel right here. The exit from the Holland Tunnel. And we're coming up now to Canal Streets. Good to see you, Jerry. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well on this Tuesday. Had a fun stream yesterday for Juneteenth. Some of you guys really responded very positively to yesterday's tour of Seneca Village, and I really do appreciate some of the feedback I got from you guys. I really do appreciate the super positive feedback I got from y'all yesterday. We had to do something pretty meaningful for Juneteenth, so Holland Tunnel traffic can be insane, Cliff, but right now, the Holland Tunnel entrance is 1 block right down there. It's not too bad the approach here on Canal. If we go straight down Canal Street in this direction, we would encounter the Manhattan Bridge. Noble Sweetness, good to see you. And yeah, yesterday's little tour was great. So some of the feedback I got yesterday from some of you guys DM'd me on Instagram and Twitter. Really appreciated that feedback I got from y'all. Some of you really enjoyed that, so thank you guys. I think you fell asleep. That's my job, Nibble. It's fine to fall asleep during my live stream. It was very interesting yesterday. We're now right across the street from the Jackie Robinson Museum here at Grand Street and Varick. It was, JR. I appreciate that. Really happy you guys enjoyed that. Ooh, I gotta say now as I walk in the sun, it's a little hot. I'm beginning to schwitz, as us New Yorkers say. You're more than welcome, Zeloslav. Glad you're enjoying. Walking on a beautiful day in New York, there's nothing like it. It's a beautiful day here in New York City. Definitely a summer day in June, even though tomorrow is the official first day of spring. I'm not too far from the scrapyard. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, not too far from the scrapyard store. All right, approaching Watts. Right over here is the entrance to the Holland Tunnel. I appreciate that, Leela. You're more than welcome. Here it is, Holland Tunnel. Right? Yeah. And we're just gonna go north along Varick today because we got to get to Highline Park, and there's some stuff to see along Highline Park. We're gonna see if we could get into the Infinity Room for the Kasama exhibition. I've heard that the line might be very short, so if the line's like maybe 10-15 minutes long, then we'll wait in line and go into the whatchamacallit, go into the Infinity Room. Yeah, first day of summer is tomorrow. First day of summer is tomorrow. Did I say spring? Whoops, tomorrow is summer. Tomorrow is the first day of summer. But it's a very early summer day here in New York. So it's warm. Yeah, thank goodness for the shade of the scaffolding. It definitely helps. Yeah, it's warm. Depending on where you're at, it's warm. It's warm. I appreciate that, Nibble. First day of summer tomorrow in the I think what 11:45 in the morning tomorrow Eastern time is summer here in the Northern Hemisphere. Limba Frank, hello, and Emma Zambrano. I'm glad you enjoyed yesterday's stream. And we say wrong things all the time. That's true. We all say the wrong things sometimes. Very true. Hurricane season. Actually, hurricane season kind of already begun. There's already a couple of tropical depressions out in the Atlantic. So, might be a busy season. And extreme hot temperatures in Texas and in other parts of the world. So I'm a little nervous that it's going to get very hot this summer. There you go, 10:58 Eastern time. It is going to be summer. Yep, also the longest day of the year tomorrow. Most amount of sunlight. think we got like 14 hours of sunlight tomorrow, something like that. Yeah, hurricane season is definitely off to a fast start this year. And with this latest update to the iPhone, I don't know how I'm going to be able to live stream in like 90-degree weather. The phone might just shut off. Awesome, already stocked up on food and water and batteries. It's a good thing. I know. Diana, let's get sledding. Let's get sledding, Diana. Diana, I gotta buy a sled for the impending winter. I need a sled. All right. Still going north along Var. Making our way up to the Highline Park. Yeah, it's gonna hit 90 in Orlando. Yeah, it's hitting 90 everywhere already. I know, sunrise and sunset streams. That's what it's gonna have to be. Already planning it out, Sean. I got some fun sunset walks mapped out for us, so stay tuned, everybody, because we've got some fun ones in the hopper. Today is going to be a fun one, so we got some cool spots we're going to check out today. Yesterday was the heat index was 115. Holy crap! Too early for that. Too early for that. You can see sunrise from New York. Yeah, you can see sunrise from New York. Good spots for sunrise is Coney Island, but my favorite is, Brooklyn Bridge is a great spot to watch the sunrise because that sun comes straight up, and you see that sun come over the city. You feel the city wake up, and it's an unforgettable feeling. But I know, like, depending on the time of year, you can see the sunrise practically from the water in Coney Island, and the Rockaways too. Rockaways is another great spot to experience a sunrise. But yes, you can see sunrises from New York City, just like sunsets. And there is a Manhattan Henge in the wintertime from the Jersey side of the Hudson River. So if you get over to the Hudson River in like Jersey City or Hoboken, like, there are a couple of sunrises in the winter where you could watch Manhattan Henge winter version for the sunrise. It's pretty cool. E-Bike Mike, good to see you. Welcome. Good to see you, E-Bike Mike. Hope you're doing well. That's true. You can just go up to the roof. That is very true, Cliff. Cliff, you go digging around my old live streams. I did a few sunrise streams from my roof. There's definitely a few deep in the archives before I stopped live streaming from my roof. It's a shame I can't live stream from my roof anymore. George Rucker, welcome. Making our way north along Warwick Street, and we are about to encounter a different street. West Houston, we're about to cross. We're right down the block from the Film Forum now. Always spectacular, Jer. Always spectacular. Now, Diana, I checked. Yeah, most of these places should be open. And relaxing by the pool. That sounds cool, E-Bike Mike. Nice afternoon by the pool sounds perfectly fine. Add a nice ice cold White Claw and you're good to go. You're good to go with that one. I am ready to go to the beach. I am so ready to go to the beach and just hang out in the Rockaways. Lots of heat for you guys. Rain next week, Susan. Good to see you, Susan. Yeah, I think we're gonna get some rain here in New York on Thursday. Thursday afternoon, to be exact. We'll see what happens, though. Only time will tell. But tomorrow, we're gonna have a fun live stream. You wanna make sure you tune in tomorrow. Should be live tomorrow around, I think, 4 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. It's okay, Diana. It's okay. Oh, it's an interesting ad here. What an interesting ad. Your friends are flying to JFK tomorrow? Nice. Oscar Contreras. Wepa, Puerto Rico. Bienvenidos, Oscar Contreras. And Saidi Fran, welcome. Boldly Go Exploring. PassItOn.com, the foundation for a better life. Words by William Shatner. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, go boldly go. I like that. Such a random freaking ad. Is the simulation all messed up? What's going on? What am I planning for tomorrow? It's a surprise. It is a surprise. I can no longer tell you guys what I'm gonna do in the future, because if I say what I'm gonna do in the future, then there's gonna be like 5 other live streamers who are gonna like basically copy what I do. So I can no longer give you guys any more hints or something like that for what we're gonna do. So that's why you gotta tune in. But tomorrow's gonna be a dandy of a live stream. Exactly, JR, that's who I think of too. I know, are we in the Matrix? Tread boldly with Dutch, exactly. Exactly, RoboJax. Oh, shit. I tell you, it's nice to feel the air conditioning from some of the stores when they have their doors open. It feels so nice. Wow, we're right by Leroy Street. We're right by the Friends apartment. Let's go see the Friends apartment and then continue on. Your restaurant, Judy Z's. Good to see you there, Jazz Lady. Blondie, welcome. Are we in the Matrix or in the simulation? What is it? What is it? All right, Friends apartment's right over here. So let's go say hello to the Friends apartment. While we're here, we're gonna hang the left here on Bedford Street. It's all a simulation, people. No, this is real. He's playing truck sim. He's totally playing truck sim. I could feel it. I could feel it. Nobody drives a truck anymore in my world, and maybe in yours. Yeah, Village Tavern. Not that far from here. Yeah, we're inside Sim City. There you go. Nowhere handling. That's right, Diana. Yes, visiting the New York of your mind. Always when we do these live streams. See, here the simulation is broken because look how small the sidewalk is. Good to see you there, MC Dirty Jersey. Have me on in the background as you paint. And make sure you got a nice fan on to circulate that air so you don't breathe in any fumes. Good to see you, MC Dirty Jersey. Welcome. Don't work too hard. Let me entertain you for a little bit. See? Simulation is broken right here. It's very true, Ian. Very true. Oh, I could buy that. Yeah, all right. I could buy that. Hey, you can live down the block from the Friend's house. At work, loving this. Don't work too hard, girl and Carol. Good to see you. I hope you're feeling good. This is the type of neighborhood you want in City Skylines? Well, if you get the Brooklyn Queens DLC, you could have it. Ooh, blasting some U2. Nice. Well, good to see you there, girl and the curl. Good to see you, everybody, people. Feels good in the shade. That sun, boy, getting strong. Uh-oh, I can feel all the Instagrammers. They're TikToking. They're TikToking. Good to see you, Dave in Bangor, Maine. Welcome. Enjoying my stream while cutting. Awesome. John the Barber. Awesome. Make sure you work on your art there. Make sure. Be careful out there cutting that hair, John the Barber. All right, here it is. It is 1:51 in the afternoon. It's June 20th, 2023. And now we're on the corner of Bedford Street and Grove Street. And here is the Friends apartment. Right here. I don't know how strollers are supposed to negotiate that. I guess they'll just be in the street. Ooh, it's just like a closed street. So we could get the nice shot here. There it is, the Friends apartment. Yay! Obviously, they filmed Friends in Los Angeles before somebody says, they filmed in Los Angeles. And there it is. There's the Friends apartment building. It's like it's a movie set here. None of this is real, people. Even I'm not real. I'm a computer generation of a computer-generated human, right? It's a very nice neighborhood. West Village, one of the nicest neighborhoods in all of New York. Right over a store. You gotta love that mixed use. Oh, this sign here. This is cool. What, I don't even know. I'm assuming this is a school. And it says here on the side of the building, childhood shows the man. Childhood shows the man. I agree. Childhood does show the man. Yes, it does. I'm still 13 years old. Let me be honest. I was playing Grand Theft Auto last night. I'm still a kid. I actually, you know, the Steam network gave me an offer I couldn't refuse. And they offered me Grand Theft Auto 4 for $7. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pick up Grand Theft Auto 4 on Steam so I could play it for you guys on the live stream. So get ready. We'll be playing some Grand Theft Auto 4 in the very near future. And get the back with Nico. Grand Theft Auto 4 is just, I don't know, there's something about it. A certain je ne sais quoi about the game that I just love. But love to just go downstairs to a store. Leela, it's an amazing feeling. Esteban Fernandez, good to see you. Oh, absolutely. No, great way to burn off steam. Yes, it is. As we cross Christopher Street. Wolfgang Productions, welcome. I hope you and the animals are doing well as we walk north along Hudson Street. Yeah, we're going to be stealing cars and flying helicopters and stuff like that. Now we're going to go north along Hudson, and we're gonna take this all the way to Highline Park now. Joey Chaz says in all capital letters, go to the Bronx. Joey, that's a little bit too far from me. But stay tuned and we'll be in the Bronx before you even know it. But today, I'm in Manhattan. That's why the title says Exploring Manhattan. Ah, awesome, Wolfgang. Stealing the tanks was your favorite? Oh yeah. Grand Theft Auto's fun. Jim, me too. I just like pointlessly driving around Grand Theft Auto. So we might just do that in the future. Who knows? Stay tuned. But to get Grand Theft Auto 4 and Liberty City Stories for $7 on Steam Network, that's a damn good deal. And plus, my computer can play it very well. Carrie, you got The Sims 4 for $5. Yeah, you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Sally, good to see you. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, JR, make sure you got that notification bell turned on. because I never know when I'm gonna go live next. Going to Subway, that's an adventure. Sometimes if I ride the Subway, I'll lose connection, Joey Chaz. So, yeah, I can't just hop on the train because you want me to. And anyway, there's some cool art to see here in Manhattan today, so that's why I am exploring Manhattan. It does. No, Brian, absolutely. Yeah, just a normal day, Diana. Just a normal day. Making our way north along Hudson Street, approaching Perry Street now. Yeah, we got some fun stuff to see today. So, I appreciate that, Brian. I got a few things I want to show you guys in Manhattan today. And I think we are officially passing by the White Horse Tavern here. We got to see a miniature model of the White Horse Tavern created by our friend Friendship Lights, Majors_minis on Instagram. And he did a miniature of this awesome historic building here. Let's take a nice look at the White Horse Tavern here. And of course, I was on a story for Pix11. They interviewed me. And no need to be scared of the subways, Lorraine. Just have to be aware of your surroundings. But look at this beautiful old building here. I'm happy that they were able to save it and that it's still in existence. George Rucker says, my live stream, my YouTube. All right. Yeah, it's my live stream, my YouTube also. All right, crossing over 11th. Julie Ross, welcome. Lots of building work. Always, Diana, always. It's the city. Always something going on. And hopefully today we'll see some cool new art along the Highline Park. But random comments brought to you by Shaver Beer. There's a British store coming up. TPR, yes there is. There's a really cool British store coming up. And when we pass it, I'll show it to you guys. Very elegant building. There's a really cool British store coming up. Good to see you there, Brooklyn Honcho. Hope you're doing well, Brooklyn Honcho. Wolfgang Productions, you love British stuff? Yeah, me too. Ah, it's the apartment building from the historic and very popular TV show What I Like About You, right there. Amanda Bynes and that other one from 90210. They supposedly lived in that building, yeah. Going by the apartment in the TV show, it was probably not to the proper specifications of the building. Anyway, that's the facade they used in the TV show What I Like About You. I used to love that show. I don't know why. It was so dumb. But that's why I liked it, because it was so dumb. More donation? I don't know. There's question mark. I do not know. Wow, these are really random comments flying in here today. More random comments brought to us by Schaefer Beer. Got some people road raging. It's a nice, beautiful day. Do I know where Seinfeld lived? That's the Upper West Side. And we're pretty far away from there right now. So, like Seinfeld lived on the Upper West Side, like near like 110th Street, something like that. 103rd Street. Up in that area. Ah, yeah, it's hot out, man. Boy, we get into the sunlight here, boy. And it gets warm. Jack Spencer. And Jack Spencer with a $5 super chat. Jack Spencer, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thanks so much for donating today's live stream and sponsoring today's live stream with the big $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. Have a nice and you have a super day too, Jack Spencer. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, Jack. B Cruz, good to see you. Welcome. And I hope everybody has a nice day. That's not shit. But anyway, Tom in Vermont. Good to see you, Tom. Watched the truck sim yesterday. It is it's relaxing, right, Tom? Good to see you. We're back out and about. Somebody mentioned a British store, and I think it's coming up on this block here, right? Yeah, buddy. Let's see, I think the British store is right over here. They have that cool window display. Yeah, here it is. Myers of Keswick. Myers of Keswick here. Look at these. This window here is just one of my favorites because there's so much going on here. We got the old school scale, and look at this beautiful plant here. So nice. Pineapple water. Good to see you. Going to Manhattan tomorrow, you think? Won't bother me, but you missed the stream. Well, pineapple water, I'll be on later on in the afternoon, and I'll be most likely not in Manhattan tomorrow. So, but stay tuned. And you got Thai Fu leaf tea, and look at that, I like that. England born and bred, proper. Cheers. Look at the finest cakes here. Royston's finest fruit cake there, and Elizabeth Botham's fruit cake there. I love this window. This is legit one of my favorite windows in the whole city. And they got cats. Yeah, I want to go inside the store too, but I don't want to bother anyone on the live stream, so I always like to be courteous to people shopping in stores. But you gotta go inside one day because it's absolutely lovely. My new favorite Instagrammer is a guy from London, and he goes, "Ta-ta to you, ta-ta to you. I've seen you here before with your," and I'll say ta-ta to you. And a bit of spotted tea. Holy crap, I'm already on Gansevoort Street. That was fast. That only took an hour. I'm on Gansevoort Street. Where's my little dog Gansevoort? Hello, Gansevoort. Where is my little Gansevoort? I have to take him to high tea. We have to go to Tiffany's for lunch. We need high tea. Anyway. All right, now if everything goes according to plan, we're about to go to a very high fashion pop-up. There's a pop-up store over here that has a bit of art, and I'm hoping that we're going to be able to go in and see it. So let's see here. We have made it to the meatpacking district here at Gansevoort Street. Gansevoort's my little tiny British terrier. Gansevoort. Yes. Little bit of Rosie, yes. A little bit of Rosie. I'm learning how to roll my R's correctly. Yeah, we're going to the High Line. There's some new art along the High Line that we are going to check out. But first, there is a pop-up over here. And we're going to check out that pop-up really quick. Did you just put me on the telly? And now you're inside the simulation. Sounds about right. Larger the telly, the more in the simulation you are. All right, I think this pop-up, yep, I see the pop-up. Let's pop in the pop-up from Bulgari. I know I'm mispronouncing that because I'm poor, but Bulvargi? All right. Let's see, Rick Fisher, good to see you, welcome. Hopefully they'll let me in, which it's a pop-up, so they usually are generous with the rules. Let's see here. "75 years of infinite tales." Let's see here. Let's see here. I might need to turn the camera on myself. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn the camera on myself so we could not bother anyone shopping in here. But let's see if we could see the pop-up here. This is where the Infinity Room is? Can I check it out? Yeah? All right, cool. Thank you, man. Ooh, it's fancy. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Ready for this? Ooh. Ooh, it smells fancy in here too. Whoa. Ooh, I feel like I'm moving. Guys like this? I hope you guys are liking this. Let's just watch this whole thing cycle through. Yeah, we're definitely now in the simulation. Yeah, I totally broke the simulation barrier. We are officially the only ones in here now. Hi guys. I think AI did this, yeah. I think AI did this. Wow. This is so cool. Yeah, these are LED screens here, and then we have mirrors above us, on the wall, and on the floor to create this infinite experience. Ooh. It's an LED, Rick. No, it's not a big space at all, actually.
What's up?
Now back to reality. That was fun. Thank you so much, guys. Have a unbelievable. Have a good one, guys. Wow, that was cool, huh? Did you like that? Did you like that? Yeah, those are actually LED monitors, LED panels along the wall there. But I think this is going to be here until July something. So this is going to be here for a while. But if you just tuned in, welcome on into the show. But wasn't that cool, guys? And people want me to randomly go to the Bronx, guys. Whenever and for everyone, and that's free. Yeah, you just saw me walk right in. It's completely free. But you guys know that when I do a live stream, I like to plan out some stuff for you guys. So it's always something new to experience when we do these live streams. So it's not always there. It's a pop-up, and it's only going to be here until July. You're more than welcome, Jerry. Yep, it's called a pop-up. Oh, okay. Is this elevator out of service? Let's see here. Oh, I think this elevator is out of service, unless I'm not hitting this button hard enough. Nope. This elevator's out of service. I can't yell in it. I can't yell in it. Steel hard, welcome. That's what you love about this city. Exactly. Yeah, the facade, yeah, the back facade was a mirror, yeah. Anonymous Chuck, welcome. Yeah, this elevator's closed, but there's another elevator we're gonna have to try later, so we could yell in that one. I need a drink of, got a seltzer in my bag. I need a drink of seltzer. I'm a little thirsty because it got warm out here. But, and Nebul, I know Nebul's watching. Nebul, this is where the whatchamacallit, the Kasama pop-up with Louis Vuitton was right there. And now it's the Bulgari, whatever the hell it's called. It's humid, Wolfgang, yeah, it's humid. Good to see you there, B. Cruz. Cheers. L'chaim. I need a drink here. So let me get a drink. Yes, Louis Vuitton. Let's get a quick drink here and continue on. Yay, we're on the High Line. Yay. High Line Park. Yeah, I need a little beverage, as they say in France. Yeah, it's Infinity Room pop-up. The store I cannot pronounce, exactly. Bulgari? I'm dyslexic, and I'm poor. Poor and dyslexic means I cannot properly name that store. Beer content. We've done beer content in the past there, question mark. Question mark, what's up with all the content? And I'm going to scare all the morons off. Time for me to scare all the morons off. Y'all know that how many times have we done beer content on this channel? Bulgari, there it is, Bulgari. I think it's Italian, I don't know. I'm too poor to pronounce it correctly, me too. Fun fact, carbonated spring water is best for you because it allows water to get into my cells and hydrate them. Random exploring, I already know that because I work on my feet. Let's have it. I need a cool drink here. I need a cool drink. I'm fine. Great to see you too, George. Beer is good though. Beer is good content. The plants are beautiful. The city's beautiful. Everything's beautiful, people. No, Oscar. Today we're drinking a raspberry lime Schweppes. If they could sponsor me, that would be lovely. A Heineken, yeah. I've had a Heineken on live stream. Nice sunny day. Let's walk the High Line. All right. Let's walk the High Line Park. The High Line, this structure was built in opened in 1932. Originally called the West Side Improvement. It separated the freight rail train tracks from the street. But I appreciate the ratings there: a 7 from CB Earth Day, and a 6.5 from the Brooklyn Honcho, an 8 from Robo Jackson, a 6.5 from Ramona. I would say that was a solid 7. That burp was a 7. Well, let's do it. Let's walk the West Side Improvement. Thank you so much for rating my burp, everyone. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. On a scale of 1 to 10, appreciate it. Always, oh, JR, I am contractually obligated to always represent Brooklyn. Highline does look beautiful, yeah. It is beautiful. The landscape architect of the Highline Park was Dutch landscape architect Piet Oudolf. Piet Oudolf worked with the structure to create what you see today. And you have here you still see some train tracks right over here. George Rucker asks, am I ready for the 4th of July fireworks? Of course I am. Are you guys going to try? I am very much ready for fireworks on Tuesday, July 4th. Thank you so much, Brooklyn Honcho. But the weather currently, it is 76 degrees across the river in Brooklyn, with the wind blowing out of the east at 3 miles an hour and a relative humidity of 55%. Look at these guys, wow. These are cool. Wow, these flowers are gorgeous. Wow. I'd say the Highline Park, man, never disappoints. Never disappoints. Piet Oudolf knew what he was doing when he put together this Highline Park. I tell you what. And we got a weird art here. This new weird art along the Highlines that we're going to be seeing today. This is very weird. This is very weird. What the hell is this? Like an arch with like random ads on it. Premium hand towel, Mr. Clean Magic Erase, pig, okay, whatever that means. That is so random and so weird. Wow, what the this is so freaking weird. I tell you, Highline always has weird art. As long as the Highline has been around, there's always been weird art along the Highline. Yeah, we got a 4-star hotel above us. It's called the Standard Hotel. Or the Hotel Standard, which one you want to call it. Oh, wow, Wolfgang, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's like a weird Arc de Triomphe. Oui. Now, this structure that is today the Highline Park used to actually be a lot longer. Went as far north as 54th Street and as far south as Canal Street. But its current configuration, it starts out at Gansevoort Street and makes its way all the way up to Hudson Yards, 34th Street. Really 32nd Street. The spur that takes you all the way up to 34th Street's been closed for a while now. Yeah, no, the breeze is nice, Diana. You know, fun fact about the Highline Park, if you come here during the height of summer, the structure retains heat. So on these really, really hot days, it gets very hot up here in the Highline. So be prepared for that if you're visiting for the first time. Strawberry Fields, good to see you. Mark Friedman, welcome. June 20th, 2023. It's 2:21 in the afternoon. -4 GMT here in New York City. 21 minutes past the hour all around the world. I think we have made it to 14th Street, everybody. 14th Street. Oh, sorry. right. Ladies and gentlemen, Manhattan Island. It's only about 11.5 miles from north to south. And at its widest, just 2.5 miles wide. This is the widest part of Manhattan Island. The longest crosstown street on Manhattan Island. This is 14th Street, everyone. Check out the beauty of the grid. There it is. I loved it. I always loved this shot right here. Oh, really? That's a nightclub in the show Power. Wow, pretty cool. There it is, 14th Street. Let's continue on. In front of us, these buildings right here. In its time, this was the largest National Biscuit Company factory on the East Coast. We now know that company today as Nabisco. But back in the day, this is where the Oreo cookie was invented. It was right here. Rick Fisher, stay safe from those thunderstorms. Be careful out there. Today, the old National Biscuit Company factory here. This is today the Chelsea Market. And besides just the Chelsea Market, Google has some offices inside of there, and also this is where New York One transmits from. That's a news station here in New York City. Good to see you, Robert. Welcome. All right, we're gonna hop off the High Line at we gotta do 19 streets. So I think the next street, we're gonna take the next exit. The MLB has the office in there too, that's correct. The vendors are all out here underneath the Chelsea Market. A definite sign of the summer season. Ooh, we got a tour group there. Big tour group in front of us. Jay Chulo, welcome. Got home just in time from college. Awesome. Okay, let's go. We got to go downstairs to see if the Kasama exhibit is easy to visit. Yeah, Diana Lee, those are recliners are some of the most sought after seats here at the High Line. All right, let's see here. There's 19. Okay, I see where I'm at now. Go a couple more blocks here. Rolo, good to see you. Welcome. It's a very big tour group here. So we cross over, what is this here? It's 10th Avenue. And the next stairway down we're going to take. Next stairway we shall take. There's a slow-moving Beechwood Age group here I'm walking behind. Good to see you, Timbo. Welcome. Flowers are beautiful, Dan. Have to agree. All right, I'm gonna go one more block here, and then we're gonna go down the stairs, and let's see if we can see Kasama one more time. I know, JR. I just start doing my tour, right? one more block and I could go downstairs. I know, JR is pretty cool. Yes, Kevin, but ultimately we'll be going to Hudson Yards. Yes, that'll be our final destination for the afternoon today. Because there's lots of weird art to see along the High Line today and underneath. So we saw our Infinity Room. Now we're gonna go see Kasama. The path should be wider, Oscar, but no. The path is like this for a bunch of reasons, but one of the main reasons that they had to maintain the integrity if they ever wanted to reinstall the train tracks. So that's why the pathway is only about 10 feet wide in most spots. And that's why you can't ride a bike up here. But the High Line itself, the structure itself is only about 18 feet wide. 16, 18 feet wide at any given location. So we're gonna go down this street right here. We first gotta get down onto the sidewalk here so we could see the art. And we're right here by the, just up ahead, the site of the Renegade Cabaret. And then right next door to the Renegade Cabaret was where they housed all the plutonium for the Manhattan Project. Uh-oh, is the tour guide making them come up and down the steps here? I hope not. Let's see. As we look straight down, or straight up Hudson Yards, walking north, 30 Hudson Yards, straight down the way. We call that building the Duck. Doesn't it look like a duck? Boy, this is a major gridlock group here. Oh boy, how cute. Oh, is he gonna tell him about the Renegade Cabaret? Oh boy. Oh, blood. Oh, is he really going
Scooch to the right.
off the stairs? Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Do this quick because I don't want to block this stairway. But I have to tell you guys something that I think you would appreciate. All right? So when this place got built, there were some homes, right? This whole building was here. And there was a lady who lived on the...
Ooh, he's gonna talk about the Renegade Cabaret. I like this tour guide. They put a light on her apartment so that she started performing on her fire escape. I like that. He's talking about the Renegade Cabaret. You can see videos of the Renegade Cabaret, by the way, here on YouTube. So check that out. And one of those videos, you can see the back of my head. A very drunk and lonely Dutch Maz hanging out at the Renegade Cabaret one winter's evening. Ah, that's cool. That tour guide gets bonus points for talking about the Renegade Cabaret. Yeah, I know, Cliff. It is what it is. It's tough being a tour guide when you have like 30 people like that, 40 people like that. It's tough to keep everyone kind of all together, so you can only do so much. That's how little space we have. We stack the cars. All right, 19th Street. And then right here is the Lantern House. And let's see, is there a line for the Infinity Room? If there is no line for the Infinity Room, we are checking it out. Just saying. If there is no line for it, we're gonna check out the Infinity Room. Oh no, there's a little bit of a line. What color hair? It was my regular natural color hair. I only colored my hair in the 90s, not in the 2000s. So, not that long of a line for the infinity room, but I definitely don't feel like standing in the sun for like 15-20 minutes. But we could see this. Look at this. Oh, oh, it's so cool. Kasama, everybody. Kasama. I think they moved. Yeah, they did. They moved these in a little bit. Because too many people were probably standing in the middle of it. Thank you so much for sharing the link, CB Earthday, for the Renegade Cabaret. Wow, that's cool. You know, this is the magic of living out here, is you get to experience this kind of stuff all the time. Ooh, don't touch it. Gotta be careful, because it's all for sale. It's all for sale. So I think they're made of resin or like a fiberglass kind of deal. I know they're hollow inside because you got to move them around. But I think it's like, I don't know how much. I would like, you know, if you got to ask how much it is, you probably can't afford it anyway. So, but there it is, Kasama. They're still here. They're gonna be here for another couple of more weeks. And then right over here is the infinity room. The line is not that long for the infinity room today, so if you're out here to have summer hours, come and check that out. Good to see you, Marty. Welcome. I'm gonna have to come to the infinity room before they close it so I can show you guys the infinity room. It's really cool. Good to see you, Jazz Dog. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Yeah, you were thinking the same thing, Nibble? Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel like waiting in the sun to go into the infinity room, so we're gonna have to come back here, maybe start the stream from the infinity room and then check it out and then go somewhere else, you know. If you're new to the broadcasts, you know, I don't just merely walk around and just kind of ramble about like I do. In general, I tend to have like a beginning, a middle, and an end, so I can give you guys some kind of entertainment. So what's the infinity room? Lorraine, we were in one before at that pop-up. So infinity room is basically just a room with a bunch of mirrors, but Kasama has this amazing like polka dot infinity room. It looks incredible. I'm glad you're enjoying, Diana. But yeah, infinity room is basically a room with a bunch of mirrors to make it feel like you're in a room of infinite space. But now let's go back up the stairs because I need to exercise, am I right? And let's get back onto the High Line because there's a couple more art pieces along the High Line. And then we'll ultimately make our way up to Hudson Yards, where I will hop on the train and go home. Good to see you, Brett. Welcome. Let's get back up onto the High Line. Pretty cool. Mantuck, welcome. right. Ah, bloody hell. Getting too old for this. All right. Back on to the West Side Improvement we go. Hey, so here's where the link that CB Earth Day put up, all those performances literally happened right there on that fire escape. And then amazingly enough, right next door is where they held all the plutonium for the Manhattan Project. Today, lovely, expensive apartments. I'm not going to show you guys the parking. It's not that exciting. Lynette Jackson, good to see you. Making our way once again north along Highline Park. Looking really lush up here in the High Line today. Looking really, really lush. It's going great, Edwardson. Hope it's going great for you too. Madam Mojo, good to see you. Cleveland rocks. Diana, absolutely. When I go home, I'm gonna take a shower and probably pass out. I got a White Claw waiting for me at home too, so probably drink a White Claw, then pass out.
I'm not at the bleed in, but I've stopped.
And
Oh, so they got some ice cream up here. Very nice. Oh, yeah, got some nice, got some nice stuff up here. Okay, that's pretty cool. Julie Bradford from Oklahoma, good to see you. You're more than welcome for the informative live stream. Having some fun today, Judy. There's some new art along the Highline Park. This has been here for a few months, but it's still cool nonetheless. Yep, Pigeon and the Pizza and the number 6 train, that's New York. So yeah, this is an old rail track, Brett. This used to be, originally this was called the West Side Improvement. And fun fact, before this structure was built, there were freight rail lines that went along 10th and 11th Avenues. When these freight trains went up and down 10th and 11th Avenues, these trains could be easily up to 2 miles long. And thus, when people tried to cross the street, they were killed and maimed trying to cross the street. So that's they called 10th and 11th Avenues Death Avenue. But in 1932, they built this structure here to separate the freight rail lines from the street. And saved many people's lives, saved a lot of cargo and freight, and made everything a lot safer here in the far west side. Better Living, welcome. Beach Bum, good to see you. Bagels and Walks, I love the art too. We got a pretty cool piece of art coming up. I could already see it from here. And let's see if our friend is here. Oh, I think my friend is still here. Yeah, he is. My friend is here, everybody. Check this out. There's our friend right there. He's having a good day. One thing about if you're a skeleton, can't get a sunburn. You can't get a sunburn. It's amazing engineering, Brett. The hell is this? I'd say the High Line always has the weirdest art. The hell is this? It's like a pigeon that's It's like it's too much sun, yeah. Ah, awesome, Nebul. That's my job. What is this weird ass thing? Is it a pigeon that's like a vase or something like that? Or what the hell is it? Is it a shoe? All right, this is called Gabriel Chalet. The wind blows where it wishes. Okay. Okay, it's art. Will it ever be reopened as a railway? Probably not. But you never know. This is so weird. Wow, this is, yeah. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I don't know which shoe. It's like it's a combination of a genie's lamp and a shoe, and it's just weird art. You gotta love the weird art. You gotta get stoned and drunk to really appreciate it, probably. It's like Damien Hirst art, you know? It's like, what? It's like, I want something with polka dots. All right, Damien Hirst said, sure, here's $100,000. Anyway. We're coming on to the only structure that is built on top of the High Line structure. This is the 26th Street flyover. In this area here, a lot of trees grew wild in the 30 years the structure was abandoned. What landscape architect Pete Udolph does in this section here is that he moves around the trees, adds some more trees, and creates an amazing canopy of shade here. So now we're being lifted above the original structure, and we're coming right across here. Tom from Midtown. Weirdest art of the High Line is the sleepwalker in the underwear. That was one of my favorites, Tom, because I would always bring my guests on my tours to see that guy. And people thought he was real all the time. And I had a guest once, she make-believe that she was being chased by him for her picture. It was great. I miss that guy. Not gonna lie, Tom, I kind of miss that guy. I tell you, I'm gonna celebrate the day there is no scaffolding on the High Line Park. That is gonna be a banner day. There's always scaffolding along the High Line Park. Always. I don't know, B Cruise. You gotta have to ask the Highline folks that. All right. Passing some more art galleries here. As we come off the 26th Street flyover. Did you hear the tourist get very upset with me going, psst? He needs to go back to whatever town he's from. I'm from a town of 2 people. Anyway, as we come off the 26th Street flyover, we're coming into the final section of the High Line Park. The first section of the High Line Park opened up in 2009, and the full park was realized by 2014. CBRT, you heard that, right? It's lovely. They sounded like an angry cat. Yeah, he did. JR, yeah, he did. Yeah. No, it is. I don't want to slow down walking. You know, I'm like that New Yorker that's in a rush to get nowhere all the time. Coming up on our left-hand side here is this very futuristic building designed by architect Zaha Hadid. It's one of the last buildings she ever designs before her death. Ooh, look at this big group of people. Holy crap. Look at this. Good to see you, Deb. It has been a while. Hope you're doing well, Deb. Welcome along that High Line Park. Holy goodness gracious, golly. It's like they're all part of a group, all wearing matching shirts. But good to see you there, Deb. I hope you're doing great. You might want to check out the replay. We saw quite a lot today already. We saw a really cool infinity room, and we're making our way up along the High Line now, checking out all the weird art along the way. That was another huge group, yeah. I don't know why there's so many groups of teenagers walking the High Line today, but whatever. It's New York, right? Tourists are my bread and butter, so I cannot complain. As they fix the stairs here at 28th Street. So that's why I got this little construction fencing to my right-hand side. Yeah, well today, I think for elementary school, today I think is the last day of school here in the city. I could be wrong about that, but I did see a graduation ceremony getting together at one of the elementary schools I pass on my morning commute. But happy Tuesday there, Free to Laugh Now. Hope you're doing well.
That's how Matt and I were talking about going to nighttime with friends.
I love how you got like these little old school apartments kind of scattered about in here. And then we have a really cool mural here coming up. I'm happy that this building is still here. Finally twinning on the weather. Yes, indeed, Deb. And I love this mural right here. If you stand in the right spot for this mural here, it looks like you're blowing hearts out of your hand. There it is. There's this really cool bit of art right here. I'm happy it's here. I'm so happy it's still here. Gotta love it, JR. Gotta love the old and the new, all right next to each other here in New York. I think that's the one thing that I disliked about Florida so much. There was no real variety in architecture. And everything was rather boring and plain, and everything was as degraded. Houses were made of ticky-tacky. Here in New York, we get everything, including houses made out of ticky-tacky. But, we're almost to the end of the Highline Park. Let's see one more piece of art here. Let's see one more piece of art. Isn't that a cool mural, right, guys? In front of us, the multicultural shed. Florida is way too suburban for my taste. I agree. Aren't these great with the flowers in front? It's gorgeous. I tell you, whoever's doing the planting of the flowers, they're doing a fantastic job here on the Highline. But the suburban monoculture that is life in Florida it drove me nuts. Oh, there, we got some new weird art. I see some new weird art. In front of us, the multicultural shed, also known as the Bloomberg building, right there in front of us. And I see some weird art over yonder that we need to see. So let's go and see it. If there's anything we like on this YouTube channel, it is weird art. You know what, Brett? I would like to live stream Washington, D.C. I would like to live stream Washington, D.C. and Philadelphia. Philadelphia has some great murals that I would love to go show you guys. And I would like to see them myself. But ladies and gentlemen, you guys know that I love my weird art. Art here in New York City is a way of life. And I especially like showing you guys the art that I know that's not gonna last very long. But something tells me this next piece I'm about to show you is gonna be here for a while, because something tells me it's part of the building. You see it? Did you see it, CBRT? Did you see it? What the hell is this? What the hell? Is that Ernie? Is that Bert? What the hell? Dude. It's art. You know what? It's art. I'm just gonna. It's like the Muppets. I don't fucking know. You know what's great about this piece of art? You know what's great about this? I'm gonna show you the best part about this piece of art. You know what's the best part about this piece of art? The liquor store is right down there, people. So you can get nice and liquored up to stare at this thing while you pay $4,000 a month for your studio apartment. It's like a Lego character. I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's their CEO. What, is that supposed to be Jeff Bezos? I mean, I don't know. Jeff Bezos in puppet form? I mean, and he's really tall. That thing's like 7-8 feet tall. I have a feeling he has a whole back behind him because he got that patio right there. See the patio right there? It's like Ernie with a shaved head. I wouldn't call him a skinhead, but it's Ernie with a shaved head. I mean, it's, you know, it's art, people. We'll always now say hello to him, and we're gonna call him Ernie. But exactly, Vanessa, as we stare into his eyes, we're mesmerized. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Good to see you, Liz. Yeah, exactly, $4,000 for a studio apartment is accurate. That's right, Trisha. Trisha's in Upper West Side. She knows how expensive it is to live here in New York. I tell you a bloody hell to you with that crazy rent that we're all paying, because the rent is too goddamn high. I don't know, Vanessa. He's supposed, I don't know if he's holding anything. I mean, he's maybe eating an imaginary hamburger. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, Wolf, right? Yeah, surely it enriches the building. Just like the large squashed piece of mercury helps bring value to 56 Leonard Street. This shaved, this bald-headed version of Ernie also adds lots of value to this OHMNY building. West Chelsea's Best Rentals. Okay, that's what it's called. I don't know, people. Maybe a lunchbox? Who knows? Used to draw things like that. But yes, there you go, Brett. Noise, people. Fire, you know what I mean. Fire. Anyway, it's art, people. I feel so judged. I know, Liz. He's shocked at how much. That's the look you give to your real estate broker when you find out how much a studio apartment is in this building. More flour. I think you nailed it. You missed that noise, Deb. Come on out. Come on back. He's shirtless. I know. We got little nipples on him, like little rectangle. I don't know, people. It's art. I don't know, but he adds value to my overpriced luxury apartment building. He adds value. The crazy world of Arthur Brown. There you go, people. It's art, people. It's art. Let's go see the old tree. It's on the other end of this structure here. Reminds you of the sausage baby. Remember the sausage baby there? Yeah. Alrighty then. It's a shame. I know. I want to go over his head. I want to go over there and smack him on the head a couple of times. But good luck. Anyway, homage to the ugly naked guy. That's right. Hey, homage. I know, you got to think somebody made money from them, right? God bless them. Right, Brett? God bless them. He made some money off of that. I'm thinking of some very interesting art. You know, maybe a bald-headed Ernie like, with weird nipples. I don't know, people. It's art. It's art. There's another cool piece of art here in the other end of this section of the High Line. It's called the Spur, by the way. This section of the High Line. And this section of the High Line would also link up with the Moynihan Transit Hall at the Penn Station. All right, somebody from The Simpsons, maybe? Yeah, who knows? You could rub his head like Buddha. That's right. I rub all the statues on the head like Buddha for good luck. Now I got to go back downtown and say hello to Double Check. But you guys know I like the weird art. And that is some weird art. But one more piece of art to show you. One more piece. And then into Hudson Yards we will go. And call it a live stream. All right, so coming up next, Hey, I'm homaging here. I'm homaging here. Here it is, a really cool piece of art called The Old Tree. This tree is meant to represent the nervous system of the human body in an amazing neon-like color. It certainly lights up the whole end here of the spur. How cool is that? The old tree. See, doesn't it look like a nervous system? Or maybe blood vessels? Yeah, absolutely, CB. I love this. I hope we get snow. I would love to see that in the snow. Here is an extension to the Highline Park. And this is our extending piece that is going to take you all the way down to the Moynihan Transit Hall through the West project there. I forget what it's called, like 9 West or something like that, over here. But this will link you up over an amazing wooden truss bridge and take you all the way down to Penn Station, Moynihan Transit Hall. It's pretty cool. It's going to go all the way down there. The minute this is open, we will walk that. That's going to be opening up in a few weeks. But isn't this cool? This tree is gorgeous. Like a tree of life, right? I like how they got to put signs around it saying, please do not climb the sculpture. Yes, yes, Virginia. Tourists are just that stupid. How cool is that? That is just so neat. It's made of, this is made of resin and fiberglass and plastic piping. Let's make our way into the Hudson Yards. It is warm out here, I have to say. It's like a vascular system, Diane, exactly. That's what the artist was going for. Yeah, you guys missed that piece of art by like a day or two. They climbed the tree up in Brooklyn. So yeah, it isn't surprising, yeah. Tourists will climb anything. You know, yesterday when we were in Central Park, somebody was sitting on the ledge of Belvedere Castle, inches from their death. But, you know, they got the Instagram or their Snapchat, if that's still a thing. And so, as long as you got your picture, it's fine. I mean, Brooklyn Bridge, I mean, people climbing over that thing all the damn time. I have seen 2 tourists fall, by the way, onto the roadway on the Brooklyn Bridge. Like, they weren't hurt. You know, they were hurt, but not like, you know, oh my God, I need an ambulance kind of hurt. But, you know, anyway. No, yeah, it's red because it's more attention grabbing. I think it's part of the art. It kind of just stands out. Anything for social media. Have I shown the chrome statues? No, I don't think I have. I don't think I have shown those chrome statues. Gonna have to check that out, Anonymous Chuck. There are a few sculptures around the west side here that I haven't shown yet, including a Kasama. So there's definitely some art I would like to show you guys in the future. So that's why you gotta always stay tuned, because I never know what's gonna go when I'm gonna go live next. As we pass the multicultural shed, they have a performance going on here called Sonic Sphere, where they have DJs and stuff like that create like this 3-dimensional music. It looks pretty cool, but it's a little expensive. And here it is, Thomas Heatherwick's vessel. Unfortunately, still closed to pedestrians. I don't think this structure is gonna ever reopen. Sad to say. Jeanette, I'm glad you enjoyed today's live stream. I hope everyone enjoyed today's live stream. If you're new to the broadcast, make sure here on Instagram, here on YouTube and on Instagram, all same name, @DutchMoz. And here on YouTube, make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm gonna go live next. If you like today's broadcast, smash the thumbs up button. It helps me out tremendously in the algorithm, and it'll help more people find the broadcast in the future. But it is time for me to sign off because it's hot. I want to drink. I need a coffee. I need to use the restroom and all that good stuff. Good to see you, Patrick. Thanks for tuning on in. I want to thank everyone for tuning on in, and thank you so much for hanging on out with me. But from the vessel here at Hudson Yards, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones, cherish the moments, and good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a very special event. Whoa, 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 whoa. And Major's Minis with a $4 super chat. Jack of Major's Minis. Thank you so much for the very generous $4 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $4 club. Much, much, much appreciated, Jack. Everyone follow Majors_Minis on Instagram and check out the work of Jack. He makes amazing miniatures of some amazing New York City landmarks. But thank you so much, Jack, with the very generous $4 super chat. And again, from Hudson Yards, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those moments. And good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you have notification bells turned on. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.